Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. Keep an eye on me at a girl, with unconditional love tarot, Shell 522. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Having said that, Shell 522 says, will it do well this weekend at the Parish Festival Bake Sales? I feel like saying yes. Hopefully, hope it doesn't rain. No reason to be nervous. I feel it'll be okay. All right. A lot of people. Well, of course, I was watching the weeknights with Simon Sanders and Michael Steele and company. Alicia, but Alicia is not in this weekend. It's not. I mean, this week. It seems like I haven't seen her since Friday. That young gentleman, I forget his name, on MSNBC is covering for her. But Simone was is having the same feeling I had about Trump's behavior. Well, not that we should be surprised. I wasn't surprised. I was expecting, like I said last week, I don't know if I said it here or on my midday stream, that the reporter was going to embarrass Trump, and one did. Simone feels the same way I do, so I didn't feel very bad. I mean, not that I would feel bad. But this guy was an embarrassment over there. I felt he did really, really bad, and I wasn't wrong, because Simone said she was watching. She watched the entire press conference that Trump and Stammer gave, and it was a disaster. The same feeling I have. Having said that, did you guys see that Deion Sanders had bladder cancer? I was shocked. I heard he was not well, but I heard he said it was his foot. Until today, I found out he had bladder cancer, but it seems like he's going to be okay. And according to his doctors, that's correct. He's going to be all right. So that's a good thing. Having said that, Jojo Tyler says, I don't get these crowns and numbers. What is YouTube doing now? Crown and numbers. I'm not sure what Jojo is saying. Oh, okay. It's probably, who wasn't. I think that's what it means. I was questioning them a while back. Who was in the chat first, second, I believe. Yeah, I think that's what they mean. Number one in the chat. Miata Girl was number 2, and Run Unconditional Love Tower was number 1 among the chat monitors, and I don't know who else, but that's I think. Don't hold me to that. That's what I think they mean. But after, I think the first few, they stopped counting. But anyway, and also I feel when it comes to the Epstein situation, that thing is going to get worse before it gets better. For Trump, that is. And I was talking about that earlier. More Republicans are going to find it more and more uncomfortable to talk about what's going on. I forgot to mention, to remind everyone, today is Monday. So don't forget today is the one of those 2 days you have a week to ask me personal questions, political questions, whatever question you have. Feel free to ask. And also, if anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmelu.com, or please feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. We can negotiate a time that's good to talk. Having said that, okay, somebody has a question here. Oh, Oh, big fan. Okay, thank you for that. I think that's what it is. I think you're right, Jojo Tao. All right. Pat Star says, Milu, last Monday I had an eye appointment and you predicted my eye would be stable. I wanted to let you know that you were correct. My eyes are stable. Thank you. You're very welcome. I'm very happy for you, Pat. Okay. But yes, I think this thing is going to get worse for Trump because it seems like a few more channels are talking about Mike, I forget his name, the journalist who is a Trump biographer, Michael Wolff. I had to think there for a second. I had to see his picture and then remember the name. Yes, Michael Wolff, a lot of more channels are talking about. He has seen some pictures, and it seems like, again, someone else. I just posted a little while ago on YouTube. I wasn't surprised because I told you there were more evidence that had to come out. Someone else, I'm not quite sure how to get that information, but it is alleged that someone else has seen pictures of Trump engaged or doing something. I mean, not sexual stuff, but probably around young girls at Epstein's place. There are more talks going around. So I don't feel this is going to go away. And like I said last week, or even earlier today, the MAGA influencers, I went from there was an Epstein file. The Epstein file doesn't exist, and then now the Epstein file exists. But so what if Trump is in it? They're trying to cover for him or make excuses. However they're going to go about this thing, I don't feel it's going to work. The notion that people are going to accept kids being abused in this country, no. I don't feel it's going to work. People can, since it's been pretty intense the past few weeks, and this has occupied basically the headline, things may slow down, it may die down a little bit, but I don't feel it's going to go away. I don't feel Trump, regardless of what he does, accusing Oprah, Beyonce, and others, well, whatever it is he's choosing to do, it's not going to help. If anything, if he does anything, those women will fight back. And I don't think he's going to like it very much. There's a point. You can pull so many shenanigans. Somebody will stop you. And I was thinking about this afternoon. The reason why I feel if he attacks or what to do like he's doing to the former head of the FBI, the guy who basically ruined Hillary Clinton's election to the presidency. You guys know the former FBI, head of the FBI, Comey. I feel if Trump were to refer these three to DOJ, there are some people, or more people, would come out and tell more stories about what they know and so happen when it comes to Trump, Epstein, among others. So I wish Trump would go there because it would be fun to watch. Yep. So let's see what happens. I think this is really a hot stove he's touching. As we know, he doesn't think. Critical thinking is not part of of his repertoire, as this, so to speak. Okay, this will backfire if he were to do that. He thinks it's bad now. Watch. And And let me scroll down to see if you guys have questions. Jojo Tao says, oh, Milu, it's okay. It's who is big fan or something. Well, oh, yeah, thank you, Jojo. Okay, I'm looking for questions. Get through says, Milu, do you see my eldest daughter ever driving a vehicle? She has her license, but every time she starts, she get a health issue. Well, if she stops because of health issues, that's what she has to solve first. You know, so yeah, she'll drive again, but if she doesn't, you know, it's not because she doesn't want to. So she has to take care of the health issue. Okay. All right. Kamal says, Milu, is the scan for my son clear? Oh. Oops, where is it? I feel like saying it's gonna be okay. I feel it's gonna be clear. They'll take care of it. Okay. Good luck. Keep us posted. Let's see. I'm looking for questions. Sandra Peterson says, I noticed that he's going only after black entertainers, waiting for him to start a Taylor Swift. I mean, you know, there are a number of people Trump is not happy with. And he, you know, and also it's part, I mentioned that last year. I'm talking about Sandra Peterson, you know, noticing that Trump is going after black entertainers. We shouldn't be surprised because we know he's a racist. That's number one. Number two, he thinks they are easier targets, okay? He's making a big mistake, but let's see what happens. And these women have fans and friends who are aware of Trump's shenanigans. Okay, so he will go after others as well. If you notice, if you stand up, he backs down. But if he senses that you look at Liz Cheney and that gentleman, I forget his name, Kissinger. I can never pronounce his name correctly. He told them where to go. And he's afraid of attacking these two people because not only they stood up to him, but there is something else he's afraid. He doesn't know how much they know about what he's done, because they had access to top secret information about Trump. Yeah. If you notice, he's not going to touch that because those people stood up and Kissinger basically cussed them out. Yeah, he backed off. So those ladies will give him the scare of his life too. Oprah will, you know, will be softer. But I don't see how Kamala is just going to sit back. No Beyonce. You know, so let's see what happens. I don't think this is going to go anywhere, to be honest with you. I think he's going to back off. Okay? But they want to destroy or erase all the contributions that people of African descent or people of color and women made to this country. But it's not going to work. It's going to fail. Rachel W. says, do you see a divorce in my future? That's going to be your choice. Yeah, there is a possibility of one, but if you haven't tried counseling, try it. But yes, there's a very good chance, okay? Angie said, I saw a clip of a woman in Scotland calling Trump orange buffoon. Oh, they called him. I was looking at MSNBC a little while ago. Oh my God. The placard, calling him, some of them are pretty funny. Yeah, this guy, he can't take a break. Everywhere he goes, people hate his guts. It's crazy. Let's see. I'm scrolling up. W writes, my question is, I had to have my car towed. It may need a new engine. Will my extended warranty, I don't know, cover it, or would I have if you have an extended warranty, yeah, chances are yes. Okay. So as long as you up to with your payments, and because that they charge a ton of money for those things, chances are, yeah, it should be covered. It also depends on how long. Well, it doesn't. I don't know how those things work, but I feel like saying if you have it, yeah. Okay. How do you know you need a new engine? Because W, right? Can you please call me? How do you know? What were the symptoms? And how old? Well, it doesn't matter really how old the car is. You can mess it up. You can blow the engine. I posted the number. Okay. Email Lois says, do you see any finances coming my way soon? I want to borrow, but I'm not sure. If you're not sure, don't borrow. Wait when things change, okay? Because I'm not seeing like a windfall. If that's what you're asking, I'm not seeing it. Okay? All right. Let's see. All right. Scrolling down. I'm looking for a question. Hi, Milu. When Vance gets into office, will he pick others to lead departments of defense? Rosetta Kincaid is asking Milu, when Vance gets into office, will he pick others to lead Department of Defense and Education? I feel like saying Vance will make a lot of changes because, something we don't talk about very much. I think I've said that before. He doesn't have much respect for Trump. He's going along with the program. He has no choice. He's number 2. Okay? But it feels like to me Vance thinks Trump is the biggest idiot he's ever seen. And also the way Trump goes about picking cabinet members and all, he thinks it's insanity. So a lot of people you see in high position right now, and in the not too distant future when Vance take over, they're going to be gone. A lot of people around in the Trump circle right now. You know something? This is going to sound crazy, but I wouldn't be surprised that Vance has already made or has a list of his potential cabinet members. Because, for example, Eggshed, he doesn't think much of Eggshed. Obviously, we know why. And among a whole bunch of other people, he's arrogant, on his own right. I'm talking about Vance. Okay. So a lot of people that are in the White House right now will be looking. I think they will know whenever Trump take over, they would be let go. So some people will live on their own, it feels like to me. But it feels like Vance has his list of people already for key positions. And also, it feels like the Senate will have a lot to do with his decision makings and how he governs. Because they have a relationship with them already, Republicans that is, and he's easier to influence and talk to, reason with, than this idiot. So, yes, some people will live on their own, others, Vance will show off. That's what it feels like to me. So let's see what happens. Kamanuna says, who will take Orange Taco down for good and when? It feels like to me, the way I'm looking at things right now, and I made this prediction years ago, okay, the first time he was in the White House. Health issues, okay, and this Epstein stuff is causing him a lot of agita. Don't believe the facade that you are seeing, okay? Behind the scene, this guy is freaking out. And among other things that, well, one second. There are other things that he's doing behind the scene as well. And something else? The Supreme Court, Roberts, is beginning to be very concerned. They're giving him passes, but the Supreme Court is beginning to be a bit paranoid. And it's mostly Robert, not everyone else except Alito and Thomas. They think Trump is getting more dangerous by the day. The other thing that's going to help shoo him out, these poll numbers, they are dropping. And the other thing is, like I mentioned, the Epstein thing is going to contribute a lot as well. New evidence that are going to come out. It's going to be pretty hard for his base to stomach. Those are the things. It's not going to be one thing. I don't feel it's going to be one thing that's going to take him down. And for when, I've already told you, I don't know exactly. I said this way before, and I found it on the videos that I said it. And astrologers, I didn't do his chart, because I'm too busy doing other things. I don't have time to do his chart because it takes me too long, okay, to do what I would like to do, the way I do it, because it's not something I do every day. Something that would take an astrologer 1 minute to do, it would take me 10 minutes to do. I know I already know, but I will do it just to show. But I don't have time to do it. So that's what's frustrating me. I'm not as fast because there's so much to understand and to remember. Understanding, I have it, but to remember the definition of all the aspects and the planet, the asteroids, all that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, even as there are 2 or 3 astrologers that repeated almost exactly the same thing I've been saying. But to answer your question, I'm going to tell you, between this summer and March, April of next year, I am not sure when, but I would be surprised if, I would be shocked if Trump is still in the White House next year around this time. I don't think so. No, because, I mean, those of you who have been with me, well, I don't know how many of you, I know a few of you here have, do attend my daily stream. I'm sure some of you have seen my other videos probably, but I've said this a long time ago, I mean, months ago, that, and also I've always told you guys, and I didn't see Trump in the White House. If you notice, who's governing? It's not Trump. It's Miller, Vought, and a few other idiots he has working for him that are doing some really stupid things. And, him going to Europe and meeting with these people, having, a tariff negotiation, it's all baloney, okay? They are manipulating him. They are taking the hit. They, since they don't know what we know, they're going to play the game with him until he leaves office. That's what they are doing. They are dealing with him the best way they can until, someone else who, because they don't understand how we could vote this guy into office. It's pretty bad. America is taking a nasty beating on the world stage today, I'll tell you. But I don't feel it's something that's going to happen now. Artie says, will the president expand the Supreme Court? Yes, absolutely. Biden should have done that. Okay. And I will be saying, Miller with Michelle T. and I finish obedience trial champion title at the weekend. I think it's one of you. Hi, this is Milo.
Hey, this is Willie. It's calling about my car.
Oh yeah. How do you know the engine? Is it leaking fluid?
No, what they're saying, my crank shaft might be going out.
Oh, really? How old is the car?
It's only 10 years old.
How old?
No, 12 years old.
Oh yeah, it can be going. But did you have something with coolant? Did you have a coolant situation? Okay, that's the one I'm getting. Okay, just make sure about the crankshaft it's possible. Okay, but chances are your insurance will pay for it, okay?
Okay, thanks, I appreciate it.
All right, anytime. Good luck to you. Bye.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. Okay. Let's see. Who was I talking to? Oh yeah. I was talking about the next president. What I was feeling, the next president, I know it's three separate branches and they have, but the way the next president is going to treat Robert and other Supreme Court justices, the MAGAs, it's going to be pretty discouraging to them. They're not going to feel good about the position and what they've done. The next president, the next Democratic president is not going to do it. You know what? Don't be surprised if Newsom is the next president, okay? I can see Newsom go after Roberts. He has the personality, and he's pretty angry. They're giving the Supreme Court partial blame for what's going on. And it's true. So, yes, there's going to be some put down of the justices on the Supreme Court, and the next president with the Democratic Congress. I don't envy anyone who's going to be member of Congress or the president after this. There's going to be so much work to do. It's not going to be funny. So, because there's going to be a ton of cleanup. And then, the same my guys are going to blame the next president for Trump's mess, crashing, destroying the economy, and then they're going to expect the next president, just like they did to Biden, okay, to do magic when they voted for this idiot. All right? So I hope the next president will keep reminding the voters that he's not a magician or he can do voodoo. So before, they think that overnight you can take care of inflation and everything else. That was part of the reason so-called, right now Biden, if we had Biden, we wouldn't be having this mess. Okay. Let's see. It's in the music. Hi. Memilo, I'm cleaning now and getting everything tip-top to exit my apartment. Will my closure go well with my money reimbursement accordingly? Oh, they're going to take some money from you. You know that. But, you're going to be all right. Let me know. They're going to take a few $100s. That's what they do. But continue doing the best you can. They're going to find something. Okay. I'm not saying because you did anything wrong. It seems like these people, because it reminds me of what happened to me when in this complex, when I moved from my one-bedroom apartment to this one. Or they charged me for a couple of things. I didn't even, in the apartment, I didn't even have put any walls. I thought, you know what? You see that picture behind me? There's only one nail. I've been here 5 years. Nothing around the apartment. I use those, the very strong adhesive. That's what I use. And in order for you to remove them, you have to use like a floss, dental floss, and you squeeze it behind the adhesive and the wall in order for you to remove them. But they come out, they don't mess up the walls. That's what I use. But yeah, not even one nail on the walls over there, they charge me. So, oh my God. Hi, Julian. Let's see. Oops. Gary G is asking, my daughter has a biopsy tomorrow on her breast. Will she be okay? I think she'll be okay. I'm not seeing complications or something, major. So keep working with the doctors. Everything will turn out fine. Okay? All right. I thought I told you, yes, your dog will finish. I think I answered your question. Okay? I'm not seeing a trophy, but it will, she'll finish. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I think this is it, friend. Thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Di Pasquale, you're very welcome. Thank you, everyone, for spending time with me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilu.com, or please feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. If you like the channel, please subscribe if you have not subscribed. And also, please don't forget to tap on the notification panel. Emoji, you know what I mean. Don't forget to tap on that so that you know when I post a video or when I'm online. And please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot, friends. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to start posting on this channel. The artist is asking, we will have grandchildren one day? Oh, absolutely. I have no doubt about that. All right, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Well, those of you who have time or can attend my daily stream, I'll see you tomorrow. Till then, bye.